Hey there friends, today we are here at Universal Studios and my annual pass is coming up for renewal next month and I'm just not sure if I want to keep it, so I wanted to come to the park and see if I could revive that spark, what made me fall in love with Universal. We're gonna go through some pros and some cons about this place, so without further ado, let's head inside the park and live our most magical life. At the time of filming, it is Sunday, April 16th, the last day of Mardi Gras. My first pro about Universal is you don't need a reservation to come here. You can literally just show up, scan your annual pass, and you're in the park. Disney, you have to do the whole reservation system, jump through a whole bunch of hoops. So Universal, 1 point. First order of business, I need to get a new plastic for my lanyard. It broke like last week, so let's grab one of those, but I don't know if I'm staying or not, so is it counterproductive? Maybe, but they're only $1. They used to be $1, but these are like the designed ones, Jurassic Park, $8. They used to have just like classic plastic ones that are only $1. Another con I have is filming on the rides is not allowed. They really don't want you filming on it, and at Disney, I can give you guys the full experience. When I'm here, I can only get as far as the lockers. So that's also why I'm kind of like, I don't really come here because it doesn't really help filming wise unless there's a festival going on like Mardi Gras, etc., Christmas. So I don't know. There goes a check for the cons. Our first attraction of the day is going to be the Mummy, and the single rider line is open. The Mummy is hands down one of the best indoor coasters. If I get rid of my annual pass, I will miss it so much. My only tip is I really wish I could film on the ride, but I get it, safety measures. But I have another con, and it is the team members that work at some of these attractions are not the nicest. Now, it's not every single team member here at Universal, but it happens to me on almost every ride. They are so like quick to be like, let's go, move, move. And it's like, Mama, there's like 3 people online. I think we could dial it down just maybe 2-3 notches, but I don't know, maybe it's just me being a Karen. Actually, I lied. This is another thing I'm going to miss, are the pharaohs, the shirtless pharaohs. The dance parties are quite fabulous. I will miss this too. Something I won't miss, and I honestly could care less about, is the Fast and the Furious Supercharge. Look, there is no line. It is a 5-minute wait for this. Let's pop into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter's Diagon Alley. It is nice and empty today. Well, fairly empty. There are still people here, but spring break is pretty much done. I think it ends tomorrow while the kids go back to school. So Diagon Alley is like a nice cheers to the Wizarding World. And also, every time I buy a beer in any theme park, it'd be Epcot, Universal Studios, somebody always says, why are you drinking Coors Light? That is like the cheapest, grossest beer. And it is because I am from New Jersey, and in New Jersey, we drink cheap, nasty beer. And I'm not really a beer person. I'll just drink it because it's cheap. I'm not gonna buy a really expensive beer when they all kind of taste the same. So cheers to Coors Light. You can sponsor me. I am hanging out on the top of the staircase here at Diagon Alley because I want to finish my beer, and then we're going to get on Escape from Gringotts, which is a 65-minute wait, and I have started a series on my Instagram and TikTok where we test the wait time, so we will have a wait time versus real time episode coming out around the same time this vlog comes out, so head over to those 2 platforms to check it out. But I do love coming up here just to people watch and sit in the sun. It's really cute. Let's pop into Ollivander's really quick to see the limited edition wand. One thing I will not miss is how crowded this store gets. It's kind of unbearable. Here are the collectible wands, limited edition 2022 and 2023, $75. Gorgeous. Now we're on Escape from Gringotts. We're in the Gringotts Bank room. And if I got rid of my annual pass, I would truly miss this because theming 100, animatronics 100, well done Universal. This is so cool.
Fireworks from my brothers Fred and George.
Louis, what are you doing here?
This is my office, Claudette. The question is, what are you doing here?
I was about to show our new clients the vault. I was just getting the keys.
Well, I moved them. All you have to do is ask. Accio keys.
It truly saddens my heart that that could have been potentially, or might be potentially, the last time I'm in Diagon Alley. I don't know how I feel. I will 100,000% not miss the Simpsons ride. My family was here last week and I did it and the nausea set in. It was so bad. Our next attraction is going to be E.T. Adventure, one of my faves. What I love about E.T., this is one of the few attractions that you can actually film on. They don't give you a hard time about it.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the E.T. Adventure.
I have done E.T. maybe 40, 50 times, and they ask for my name, but he never ever says it.
Magdo.
You have saved our planet! Come, celebrate with us!
Goodbye, Jojo, Sam, Carlos, Anna, Carlos, Rude, Anna, I, Kevin.
Oh, he's finally said it. Okay, that was the most successful run I've ever had on E.T. He finally said my name. I got a little smidgen of it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it or not. I recorded it for Instagram, so head over there. It is, oh, he said my name. It's making it really hard for me to cancel my annual pass now because today has been one of the most successful days we've had here at Universal. So it's like the universe is really trying to tell me, keep your annual pass. But then the bank account is saying, don't. Because these annual pass, they're so expensive. I'm paying what? I think $700 for the whole year, but I am breaking it down into months, so you can do a month by month payment, whatever. So I'm paying $50 something a month, but that's a lot. And then on top of my Disney annual pass, this is getting a little ridiculous. But I don't know what to do. My heart is breaking because now I'm having so much fun here at Universal. I am walking over to the Hogwarts Express, but I am passing the Hollywood area where the parades kick off, and I just realized Christmas time here at Universal Studios, in my opinion, is 10 times better than Disney, mainly because you do not have to buy a after hours ticket. With Christmas at Disney, you have to buy the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parade extravaganza, whatever, and to me it's really not worth it. I did it this past Christmas with my family, and even my family was like, this is really not worth what they're asking for. But when you come to Christmas here at Universal Studios, it's all included in your park ticket. The parade, the decorations, the meet and greets. So another check for the pros of Universal. For today being the last day of Mardi Gras, the booths are really not popping off like that. There are no lines for any of the booths. Now we're gonna jump on the Hogwarts Express located here at King's Cross. Normally I walk it because I hate waiting in line for this, but this might be our last time on the Hogwarts Express, so let's do it. I say this every single time I get on this attraction, but I just always want to make sure I preference this. You do need a park-to-park pass to experience Hogwarts Express. You need to be able to go to Islands of Adventure and Universal. So make sure you have a park-to-park pass if you want to experience the Hogwarts Express. If you know, you know. And now I remember why I never get on the Hogwarts Express. It takes too long, and now it's like breaking down, so no thanks. I'm just gonna walk. And we made it to Islands of Adventure, and we gotta move quick because it is going to rain, and once it rains, some of the rides go down. We are here in Seuss Landing, and I just realized giving up my annual pass means giving up Grinchmas. The Who's in the street, the hot cocoa, the meet and greet with the Grinch. Oh man. It is only 5 minutes for the High in the Sky Seuss trolley train ride, so let's do it.
Using a walrus named Rolf, who can stand on one whisker in this wonderful roll, on top of 5 balls, 2 tennis, 3 golf. It's a marvelous trick if I say so myself. And while this wild ruckusing goes on below, at the top of the tent, look, the star of the show.
Plain-bellied sneetches had none upon bars. Those stars weren't so big. They were really quite small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because they had stars, the Star-Belly Sneetches would brag.
We're the best kind of sneetch on the beaches.
While I was on the Up in the Sky Seuss trolley ride, the conductor or operator said that the ride was going to stop due to inclement weather, but they ended up letting us get on. So I'm a little nervous about getting on Hagrid's because it rains for like a second and then it stops. But I can't come to Universal and this be potentially my last time and not do Hagrid's. Like Hagrid's is a must anytime I come to Universal. So do I risk it for the biscuit or do I skip it to... I was gonna try to rhyme it, but nothing works. But I don't know what to do. And hello, Hogsmeade. It is 120 minutes for Hagrid's Magical Motorbike Creature Adventure. And I do not know if I want to risk it for the biscuit. Because that's 2 hours. And then if it starts to rain, that's some additional time. And then I might wait 2 hours and not even get to do it. I decided to go ahead and ride Hagrid's and just risk it for the biscuit, because if this is going to be the end of my annual pass, I know I will regret not doing Hagrid's. So here we go. Fingers are like a mega cross. If I can cross my pinky toes, I would right now, because I truly have this gut feeling that it's gonna be a wild one up here. To save some time, I jumped on the single rider line. This is my first time doing single rider because I actually enjoy Hagrid's queue. There's a lot of great details in it. But today, I just want to make sure I get on.
Arthur warned me about those bikes, but I didn't think they'd take Ollie into the Forbidden Forest. Just hang on. Oh, and don't mind Fluffy. His box just, oh no. Looks like you've lost power. I got him, don't worry. Reparo. Sorry, I never was great shakes at magic.
You guys already know how I feel about Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, but you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get that one last motion sickness. So I decided to opt out of the single rider line just because I love the queue of this attraction. The ride may not be the most thrilling for me or stomach settling, but I do love the queue. Like this hallway, I always love walking down this hallway, and you can go up to Dumbledore's office. So well themed. Look at these moving pictures.
This year.
It is snowing in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Just still can't believe it. Hermione talks into using invisibility over all three of us.
How else are you going to get to these visitors before they get stuck in Bill's lecture? If Bill shoots within the next train home, what's your suggestion, Mark?
Keep it down, you two. This will work fine if you stop bickering.
Excuse me, we thought some of you might be looking for a way to escape.
Man, I am not going to miss Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Again, motion sickness. It is the worst. The queue, spectacular. Ride, trash. Our last attraction of the day is going to be The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Only a 25-minute wait.
Demonstration of my new levitation ray might help convince the unbelievers of my power.
Diagon Alley
folks, this could be the most dangerous night of my life. And yours. Be careful. No shades. That's Spider-Man. Hey, what's going on? What was that? You're in
Normally I get sick on rides like SpiderMan, but this is the only one that it really doesn't bother me. Like the 3D just doesn't make me sick. And that is going to do it for our time here at Universal Studios. The jury is out. I am going to keep my annual pass and probably just downgrade to a tier that has more blockout dates because I'm not really coming as much. So more blockout dates, I probably wouldn't feel it. During Christmas, maybe it'll be a little like, oh gosh, I wish I still had my other pass. But I don't want to completely ditch Universal Studios. The team has been incredibly kind to me, especially when I first moved here and I started my vlogging journey. They hooked me up with coming to the parks, getting to do Velocicoaster during the opening week. So I can't fully not be an annual pass holder. So we're gonna keep it. But in the comments, let me know, do you want me to keep the annual pass? Do you care at all? Let me know down below. As always, I love you for watching and I can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.